Today we've come to Lamphun. This is Wat Haripunchai, and this is the centre of Lamphun. As with many Thai temples, you can see lots of the paintings around the walls. They tell stories. They tell stories of the Buddha's life, and it's always interesting to see the creativity in these paintings. There's a story in each painting, and when you knit them all together, you get a lot of feeling of this is how a lot of knowledge has been passed on through the ages. Something I'd like to stress to you, visitors to Thailand, if you're not familiar with the requirement, when you walk into a temple, there is a step. You never step on that step. Lovely. Ah, lovely. Love and happy on the back, and you and me on the other side. So what I'm writing here is my name. Well, that's easy. And my date of birth. That's very good. And then my birth year. Well, that's a little monkey. Oh, bless him. There we go. Little mouth. He's got some hair out the top as well. So now, having put my name and my birth date and the little monkey, the symbol to recognise my year of birth, on this flag. What do you call these flags? So having put my dung on the wall of dungs, I'm going to have good luck this year. I already had good luck anyway because I've got the friends and family around me that I have, but this is a good dung. So behind me is a little ritual that's happening in the temple. The monk on the pedestal has received some gift. Maybe it's some food, maybe it's some money, and they've given it to him. The man gives it to him. The woman cannot give directly. The man gives it to the monk, and the monk makes a blessing, and they say a little prayer, and it's giving thanks both ways. And then the monk blesses them further with splattering with a bamboo brush dipped in water, which has got some nice smells of flower smells in it. People are writing their wishes, their messages in little boxes, signing it, once again bringing good luck and wishing them or a loved one, a family member, good luck. It's telling a story, if you were to read through the scroll of this cloth. This cloth then, once finished, will then be wrapped around a stupa, a temple area. It will be wrapped around to ceremony the good luck that everybody has come here to bring, not only to themselves but also to the temple. I'm not dyslexic, I'm sure of it. I've not been tested for dyslexia, but when I speak sometimes I struggle to get that word out, and it's not because I don't know the word, it's just it's off the disc at that moment in time, it's not ready to play. And same here with that little word that I wrote. I wanted to write world, and I wrote word and then put the L in. How weird. I've done it all my life. Maybe I am dyslexic. It's not a big problem for me. It's just it happens, it pops up. And sometimes I just want to dump what's in my head out in writing or in speech. And it comes out in such a flow. And then I'm so fast in the writing that it comes out and I miss a word, miss a letter. I've got to go back and fill it in. Fascinating how our mind works. Many temples in Thailand have got something similar to this. You'll find them all over Thailand, and they are very, very similar. It's almost as if there was a mould. I'm not being cynical, I'm not being derogatory, I'm merely explaining a story. This is Buddha's footprint, or footprints, and this is involved in the story of the Buddha, the reincarnation of the Buddha from time gone by, with the size of the print. Now let me just show you up close. So as you can see here, there are 4 prints, and this is when I'll take you another time to see another example of this at Wat Phraphutthabat Si Roi. Si Roi isn't 400. It is Si Roi is actually meaning footprint, 4 footprints, and this is the stone of 4 footprints here at this temple, and as I say, replicated at many other temples too. Well, whenever we come here, Dai is insistent on always having a drink at this stall. I'm not totally sure about the significance of it, but it's chokwai. Chokwai is this black jelly, and for me it's just, I don't really enjoy it, but it's enjoyed in a mix of carnation milk, ice, and a little bit of syrup as well. Well, this is the second stop on our journey in Lamphun. This visit is to the statue, the monument of Cham Devi, Queen Cham Devi. Cham Devi was the queen in Haripunchai period. I went through that last week when I visited the temple out in the paddies down south of here near Sampatong. A lot of respect is given to the Queen Cham Devi, and I can imagine she was a beautiful woman from the photos and the images that you see. So this is the Lamphun city tourist map, and you can see down here, this is where we are down here at number 38, and we've been over here, so this is Wat Haripunchai, which really is the centre of all life here in Lamphun. Now this lady here is probably quite ignorant. I'm using the word as I intend it. There's a couple of birds in each little cage, and the intention of these birds is to release them. This lady has taken these birds from the wild. They've been captured in nets. A man will go out early in the morning and put bamboo sticks up in a field with a long fine net, and then the birds will fly into the net, and when he's got time he'll come back and collect them and put them into little cages like this. This woman then sells them to people who want to make merit. Making merit, tambuning, bringing good luck. I want to strangle this woman. I want to actually release these birds, but I don't want to give her the privilege of actually taking any money from me, because she'll just go out and get more birds. This should be stopped. This is wrong. This is criminal. Nong cup, Gong looky back up.
ตัวละ90 2ตัว180จ้ะ
These children are enjoying their little games in the park area. It's great to hear their laughter. Makes me feel a little bit better after having talked to the ignorant girl selling the birds. These birds, these spotted doves, in this case spotted doves, in other cases you'll see munia, the birds that featured in my video last week, innocently sat snugging up together when it was raining on a little branch. These birds have flown into a net. They've been captured and put into baskets for people to buy, for people to release, to feel good that they are releasing them. In the same way as the other day at the market, there were fish and turtles and eels. It's something about Thai culture that is that is foreign to me, that is really repugnant. It is that by releasing these things that have been captured, you are doing good, that you are making good, you are making merit. For crying out loud, Thailand, please, please, please stop doing this. It's wrong. It shouldn't be. These are wild things that you are harming, and at the core of Buddhism is that you should not harm anything, let alone innocent little birds like this for the sake of feeling good. It's wrong. It should be illegal. Terrible. It makes me really angry. It does. It seriously does. It makes me emotional, because I don't like to see these birds in these little bamboo and wire cages. I know people are going to release them and the birds are going to fly off, but they're going to be caught again, or other birds are going to be caught again, and these people are going to do the same thing time and time and time again. She said that the money she gets from selling the birds, she gives to her mum and dad at the end of the day. Bloody people. Well, this is Wat Cham Devi, and this originally was called Wat Phraphutthabat. In 1969, a reverend guy a monk from Bangkok came here and changed the name to Wat Cham Devi. The history goes back to this temple having been formed by Queen Cham Devi back in the 13th Buddhist century, so 1200s Buddhist century, Buddhist calendar. In keeping with what I was saying last week, this lady was well respected and indeed this temple offers people the ability to come along and pay their respects to the queen that reigned during the 1200s. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the trip to Lamphun with us today, visiting the footsteps of Cham Devi, Queen Cham Devi. It's a nice temple, come and have a look. It's easy to get to. It's not in the centre of town, it's not within the moated area of Lamphun. Once again, Lamphun is within a moat, as is Chiang Mai. It's just outside the moat, easy to get to on a little road, about a kilometre outside of the moat. Beautiful place. Come and have a look sometime. Thanks for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you've not been here before, then follow the link in the description, and I'll put a little bit more detail about the place there too. Leave and comment, please. Let me know what you thought, and consider giving me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the little bell, you'll be notified in your inbox of new videos when published. Until next time, stay well, stay safe, and above all, be happy. See you. Bye bye.